Hello again. This is Summoner Ian coming at you. Last time I covered basically where did you get what Waterbird Bones in Arc 3. This time I'm actually going to go over EX skills with you, because who doesn't like to know what your summoner is capable of? I told you guys last time I have completed every weapon in the game other than Summoner's Robe, which I do not have yet. I have been working on my stuff though, because I've been focusing more on the SP, which, as you can see, I actually upped my attack a lot, unlocked the attack from HP, and finished my BC efficiency. But what I'm going to focus on this time is the different combinations of EX skills you can do. Now, late game like me, you actually want to focus on things that affect your Brave Burst, like Transcendent Circle, Sudden Storm, Oath of Peace, Twin God Slayer Storm, and stuff like that, because it'll actually affect you and your Brave Burst. Because if your Brave Burst has extra effects on it, it's going to be better for you than, let's say, something like Flames of Corruption that just affects you as a person. Because you can actually get your stats out of your parameters if you wanted. Because the amount of stats you could get from your parameters kind of breaks your character anyway. Because at max for any parameter, at max level, it's going to be 100% boost. So instead of focusing on EX skills that give you stat boost, focus on ones that affect your Brave Burst and such. Good weapons to know of that give you Brave Burst abilities are the Twin Pistols, the Starbow, Dancing Daggers, Crystal Staff. But if you went the SP route I did, which is blocking status ailments, you don't need the Crystal Staff. Dark Blossom, Falcon Blades, the Radiant Longsword, Godslayer Axe. The Sacred Lance is actually a very good one, especially if you're running EX Dias Gladius. Luminous Blades has a couple good EX skills, and so does the Victory Sword. Alright. Now, if you're not focused on the end game content and you're like mid game, close to the end, one of the good weapons for you to work on would definitely be, if you have it unlocked, which if you're in mid game you should, is the Dancing Blades. Because if you're using the Dancing Blades, you get a decent amount of ability at max level, decent amount of stats. Your Brave Burst and your Super Brave Burst are really good. And for EX skills, you can actually go with some of the very basic ones, and it'll be a very survivable weapon, being the Brave Sword's Courage and the Brave Sphere's Protection, which will actually make your summoner very survivable for grinding mid-game. Now, early game, really the only thing you need to focus on, if you're like at the very beginning, and by very beginning I mean just Bacchus. Mid-game would be about Roxham, and then late game is St. Creek. If I could click the right thing. Early game, really what you want to do is level list to 5, and you get both those EX skills I was talking about earlier, which are not weapons. The Brave Swords, Courage, and the Brave Sphere's Protection. After that point, if you have a friend that's able to clear it for you, which most people can if they're late game characters, and a lot of people who are just starting Arc 3 have several late game characters on their friends list, they should be able to clear in the Summoning Arts Lab, Battle Hall, round 01. That one should be able to be cleared by any of your friends. If not, you could get the Great Sword from here, which is actually a decent weapon. Let me get back to it. Weapons. That one actually gets you, the Great War Axe. which would be a decent early game weapon until you can get to your bow or your daggers. For EX skill combinations, though, there's a wide variety of skills. I'm going to go a little slow so you can see them. Mine's actually sorted by the weapons, because I like to sort them that way. One of the ones on the top that I have equipped is from the Lance, which is the level 50 ability, and from the bow, which is, I think, one of the lower level abilities. But it gives me healing on my Brave Burst and by Super Brave Burst, and it also gives me status ailments. Now with those status ailments, I'm able to poison and defense break enemies, and I can also heal myself at the same time while using mitigation. Oh wait, sorry, I was wrong about which one I had equipped on. I already switched off my mitigation weapon. For my my damaging weapon, I set up for Transcendent Circle and Sudden Storm, which are both the Rainbow Weapons EX skills, because I'm looking for damage right now, because I'm using the Illusion Blades, which are a very powerful set of blades. They give me 5,000 HP without having to do anything else for it, which is a decent chunk of HP for a weapon. More than most will ever give you. I think the only thing that might have a higher HP threshold is the Summoner's Robe. This is from the Final Battle Hall too. Even if you clear the game, you might not be able to get this, because it's an extremely difficult challenge. Now, once again, if you do want to comment in the comments section below, it will actually tell me what you guys want to hear for the next video. This one's going to be posted for EX seals and weapons during gameplay. Let me know if you need any help. Talk to you guys later. Next video I'll probably cover parameters unless somebody has any suggestions in the comments. Thank you.